not like we're just going about, or we don't really have money to do what we do. We stumble upon this property. It's not a property we stumble upon. It's a property that we sat down and then we found it and then we decided to invest in it. And I'm going to show you why this is the best land deal in the Lekki right now. Just give me your listeners ears for 2 minutes. Now, generally, when we talk about the Lekki, there are certain very prestigious landmarks, development, and infrastructure that will ring in your mind. First of all, everybody here knows about the Dangote refinery, which is the largest single stream refinery in Africa, right? Or in the world. Largest single stream in the world, as a matter of fact. We also know about the Lekki seaport, right? They all know this now, right? And then we also know about now refreshing now their resources. There are certain free trade zones that has over 200 multinational organizations ranging from construction to a deep all kinds, numerous assortment of very fine development that has made Lekki what it is today, and that is going to make Lekki what it is in the years to come. Now, looking at this prime gateway city, we can, look at the banner. Like we said earlier, it has a lagoon front, and we are going to take you to the lagoon front before we leave this. And we all know in real estate that any property that has, shares proximity, that's very close to land, that has a lagoon front, is a great deal. In fact, generally in real estate, the price is not same as a usual one. How many of you know about that? Then when you look at this, like I told you earlier, it's an intentional property. We search for it intentionally, and we are glad we find this kind of property. But when you look down here, now this is where we are. This is Prime Gateway City. This is where we are now. Then when you look down here, you will see the proposed Lekki International Airport. Now, every development that is on this map right now, they are not vague, they are not fallacies. These are things that are already mapped out on the Lagos masterpiece. They are projects that Lagos State will, the ones that have not, they have not started embarking upon right now, they will see eventually embark upon it. That's the essence of mapping it out on the masterpiece. It's there already. So we look at this place, we saw the Lekki proposed international airport. Okay, then when you look at this corner, this is Eleanor where we came in from. Yes. This is where we came in from. And when we go to the lagoon front now, this lagoon front, if you look at here, you can access Ajab, Bodije, Ikorodu, Ekpe here, Badore. When we get to the water, the waterfront. And now its proximity to waterfront. How many of you know Apapa? You know that Apapa is a very industrialized environment. Yes. Now, what in your opinion is that particular thing that made Apapa what it is today? The waterways. Because when you find waterways, it opens up for industrial activities, commercial activities. Now in Apapa today, we have fishing industries, we have all kinds of fish industries. We have Banali, we have Fish Gold, we have all kinds of fishing industries. What made them come to that particular location is the fact that the waterways is present. So what made Apapa what it is today is the waterways. So an environment that is close to, like I said earlier, that is close to, and I mean, you know that this Lekki port is deeper than Apapa. I once worked at Apapa, and sometimes there are certain vessels, they want to come and deliver something for my company, they cannot come closer because the depth is not enough. So the vessels have to park very far. We have to take smaller vessels to go and collect what we have. And the port we have here is deeper than Apapa own. That means that if the waterways is what make Apapa what it is, that means Ibeju Lekki here is going to be more industrialized than anything you can think about in Nigeria or in Africa. Maybe I should just tell you that Ibeju Lekki is the fastest growing economic hub in the whole of Africa. Let's continue. Let's look here. Okay, this road leading to Aja. Look at. Another thing we have here is the 4th Mainland Bridge. I mean, we all know, when we talk about the bridge, the overhyped, emphasized bridge in Lagos is the 3rd Mainland Bridge, right? But how many of you know that this 4th Mainland Bridge is more than 3 times bigger than the 4th Mainland? Than the 3rd Mainland Bridge. And very, very, very interesting enough. Look at the Bon Town. This is the Bon Town. This is Prime Gateway City. Look at where the 3rd Mainland Bridge is. We all know that one of the major problems of Lagos today is traffic congestion. And one of the things that Prime Gateway City offers is the fact that it helps your transportation very easy. You can decide to come through the lagoon front. How many of you like to do some boat cruise, that kind of a thing? I like to take water transportation. And also, how many of you are aware that Lagos is just released some set of vehicles in Lagos State now? I don't know how many. I don't know who knows the figures. In thousands. My question is that on which road? On which road? From this Lekki Ekpe is just one single route. There's no other road. From the island to Ibeju Lekki to Ekpe is just one route. So this provision is the next, provision to reduce the congestion. So when we have this kind of numerous assortment of landmarks here, listen to me. I was talking to people in my boss when we were coming. I said, what exactly? I know everybody has their reservation concerning this place. And do you realize that all of the disadvantage, when you put about this place, when you put them together, it still boils down to one thing? Okay, let me sample. What do you think as we are coming, what do you think is disadvantage of this particular property? Let me sample it. The road, number one, yes.
Network.
Distance, yes. Bush.
Network.
Who said bush just now?
Network, not bush.
You say?
Network.
Now, all of this thing, please, one after the other, please. All questions, please, can we have one house, please? Can we have one house? One house, thank you. Now, when we're coming, people say the place is far. The road, everything still boils down to one thing, accessibility. Now, let me tell you something. When you find a property that has a disadvantage, and that disadvantage is subject to change, it's not a disadvantage. For example, some people want to buy a property, they'll say, the road leading to that place is bad. Now, listen to me. Is it a temporary problem or a permanent problem? When you find out that it's temporary, then there's nothing to be afraid of. Given the numerous assortment of beautiful development that are coming to this place, that means that this particular road is something that the government is going to pay attention to. Meanwhile, one of the reasons why it's selling for 1.5 million naira is that we put in mind all of these disadvantages. Meanwhile, to me, it's not a disadvantage. Because when you talk about a property that can help you generate returns, maximum returns on your investment, this is what we are talking about, Prime Gateway City. Show me that property that will, put smile on your client's face, and I will show you Prime Gateway City. Look at somebody beside you, say Prime Gateway. Come on now, look at somebody beside you, say Prime Gateway.
Prime Gateway.
So this is what we are talking about. The future of Lagos is here. This is the best deal in Ibeju Lekki right now. You will not get a property that has all of these things we are talking about for 1.5 million. You will not get. Thank God we are all realtors here. You can quote me wrong. You will not get all of these things I put here for the same 1.5 million naira. So when you say it's too far, forget. In fact, that's like I was saying in the bus when we were coming. It's a taboo to say it's far. People many years ago for Lekki Phase 1, people said no, it's far now, it's in the bush, it's not developed. But today now to get a property in land in Lekki Phase 1, you need 150 million, you need 200 million. Am I correct? Yes. Am I correct about that? Yes. So there is a particular skill everybody needs to sustain in the industry, either as a retailer or as an investor. It's called foresight. You have to see what people have not seen. The idea is to get a place that people are planning to go to. So you go there before them, buy what you need to do, what you need to do there, so that when they start coming. Now, listen, let me end on this. Do you know that the Dangote refinery has over about 18,000 staffs? 18,000 staffs. Now, 250,000. Wow, okay. Now, let me ask a question. Where will they live?
Inside factory.
Where will they live?
Inside factory.
They need to buy something from the market. Where will their market be?
Inside factory.
So it's wisdom will tell you, these are the things you tell your clients. Wisdom will tell you to make a provision for those things that are coming. Because after this year, 2 years, 3 years, because many years ago we were saying the government will open the Dangote and they will come and they will open it. But do you know that last month, Buhari was here itself to officially launch the project? That means already exists. That means what will start happening from now is the fact that every land in Ibeju Lekki will start appreciating. So this is a deal you can present to your people now. Tell them this advantage, tell them it's far. But tell them you are not giving them something, you are giving them something for the future. You are giving them an investment that when they look back, they will smile. It has a good title of excision. In the boss, we already did that analysis of land title when we are coming over. It has a good title of excision. So for me, this is the best deal in Ibeju Lekki right now. So keying into this investment today is a very, very great decision. Thank you very much. Question, 1.5 million. Yes. Promo price, 1.5 million naira. Sorry. Yes. Question, please. Let's entertain questions. So I will do our videos and be out of here. 500 square meters.
Is there any half plot?
Yes, there's permission for half plot. Yes. And then let me say that the plots that are close to the lagoon are not the same as the normal plot. Normal plot is 1.5 million naira. If you want to get a land that is facing the lagoon, is 3 million naira. Yes.
Starting from today.
And I need to tell you that some of you say it's bushy, it's far. People are already buying.
Sadebi.
I'm telling you. There's question. Let's entertain question.
The 3 million, is it starting from today?
Yes, there are statutory. You have to pay for your developmental levy. You have to pay. Please, Mr. Emmanuel, can you just give me that form so that we are very accurate with the info I'm giving?
How many acres do you have here?
40 acres.
40.
Yes.
Please, what is the register title?
Excision.
Excision. Do we have the excision number?
Yes, it has it. It's on the banner outside. You can just copy it. Yes.
I'm talking about first site. Like how many years do you think that formula bridge you want to commence on? So I've learned that different consultants have been coming, they try to.
Now, he asked a question. Now we together. He said, how long, how many years, or when should we expect this Sovereign Bridge project to commence? Now, as to that, I can't answer. I cannot tell you. Do you understand? But one thing I can tell you is that just the same way, the Dangote refinery was a very far project, but today it's a reality. I know that one day, very soon, not too long, this project is going to become a reality. All we need for them is to start it. When they start it, they will not stop. It will end. So as to when it's going to start, I can't tell you, but I'm very sure that it has been mapped out on the Lagos masterpiece. Is going to be done.
Same with the airport.
Yes. All of the facts, all of the things I'm saying right now, they are verifiable. On Google, type Fort Milan Bridge, Lekki, type this, type that. All of those things are verifiable on Google. If you have people that have access to the Office of the Surveyor General, you can, do your research. All the things I'm saying are verifiable. I'm not bamboozling you. I'm not giving you fallacies. I'm telling you facts that have been proven. Any question? Let's take questions so that we can do our videos and leave here. Questions?
Can the
The
promo
3
be
million.
extended?
Well, can the promo be extended? That's not within my capacity to tell you. I have it's a management that will decide that. So if there is any information, a new development, to be communicated to you appropriately.
How long?
Officially, the promo elapsed today. Officially,
But
yes.
but I saw is it 30th?
No. We said pre-launch price. On that thing, we said pre-launch price and after launch price. 30th April. Are you sure? The flyer
I
was
saw it now.
pre-launch,
I
right?
said 30th.
Pre-launch.
I saw it, yes.
When on your platform at Loyalty?
Yeah.
Okay, please.
That's why I said, can it be
All right,
extended?
we'll sort that out. We'll sort that out. Yes. Question. Let's entertain question.
We
Yes.
need that feedback though, because we are starting.
Yes.
The Lagoon side, did it
Yes,
start
we take it
from
to the-
3 million today?
Huh?
The Lagoon side, is it start from 3 million today?
It's already 3 million. 3 million.
So please, the amount for this one,
1.